All right. As far as the injuries go here, Bringing Stool did not practice today. Hollywood didn't practice. Deon Bush had a Achilles tendon rupture. We'll get that fixed. Driscoll had the appendectomy. He got it fixed, so we're doing good there. Janarius Robinson ended up having a foot fracture right on his little toe there. And then Jalen Watson had a concussion. Other than that, everybody got out there and moved around. So we had a 10-10-10 practice today, working some situational things, and it was good work. As far as the game goes, very similar to what I mentioned to you after the game, that too many mistakes. As far as penalties go, you have 108 yards of penalty. That's, like I mentioned, a good rushing day for a running back. You can't have that. You can't go backwards on the offensive side. You can't allow them to move forward on the defensive side. So we've got to clean that up. Within that, there were some good individual efforts with some of the young guys. It was good to see them practice. It was good to see that the young guys on the left side of the line do their thing. A couple of defensive players, young guys, I thought did well. Williams jumped out with some big physical plays on special teams and on the defensive side, and so anyway. But I thought the young guys collectively did a nice job. So with that, time's yours.
Andy, you mentioned left side of the line. Just after you watched Kingsley over again, what did you think of his performance?
I thought he did a good job. Both he and Simmons, I thought, worked well together. They didn't have a ton of snaps, but what they had, I thought they did well with.
Coach, sticking on the offensive line, we noticed Mike Caliando working with the ones at left guard, center, and right guard. What are you hoping to see out of him before the camp wraps up?
Yeah, I thought Mike actually played well in the game too, but I would expect that. We look at him like he's a starter, so which he did last year. He got great experience last year, so we have pure confidence that he could step in and play either of those positions that you mentioned there.
Coach, you mentioned some of those penalties in the game. How do you kind of address that here at camp and at practice?
Yeah, you just have to detail your work. You have to focus in on the game plan, know where you're at, and then understand the snap counts, and you have to up your attention span there so that you get those covered.
Andy, how did you see the end of the receiver room, the roster spots for that? How do you see that competition shaking out right now?
Yeah, listen, we'll have a tough decision to make, Brett, Will, and the coaches. So there's some good players there. And we'll just see how it sorts out here. We got a couple more games, a few more practices, so we'll see how it all sorts out before we have to make those cuts. But listen, I'm pleased with what we have there, and some of the young guys and how they're going out here and producing. So.
Coach, with Hollywood, what's kind of the state of that ankle? Did he end up having a high ankle sprain, or is that something you feel?
Yeah, it's not really a high ankle sprain. It's more ankle foot area. He's making great progress. So he's up and he's running now a little bit. So that's a positive. I don't think he's too far off, but we'll see. Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah.
Coach, can you talk about what Robert Conyers bringing to the table? He had such a good game.
Yeah, Robert did. He did some good things. There's some things he's got to work on. He's a veteran guy. He knows that more in the run game than probably the pass game. But I thought he caught the ball well. He had some big catches, and then he had the one drop. He'd like that back, but he'll figure that one out and get it taken care of. But this guy's been productive in the league, so he gets it. And he's been banged up a little bit, and he's been able to keep himself healthy and on the field, which has been probably the issue over the last couple of years. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks. Yep.
Go for Nick.
How would you grade just overall the defense as a whole, the new faces and stuff that got some play time?
Yeah, I think we did a decent job during the game. I think the tackling was pretty decent. We got some leaky yards. I think our run defense showed up pretty well. Got some physicality, and obviously got a turnover. So kind of some of the things we wanted to do this year, we were able to do that. So I think it's a good start, good foundation, but a lot to improve on still.
Nick, Jeff Boston said he's been learning a lot from you. I guess, how do you feel like he's come along since camp again?
Yeah, man, he definitely, every week, every day, he's getting a little bit better. Learning the scheme, asking good questions, trying to find the right answer. I think all those things kind of add up over time, and you can kind of see. And in the game, I think he led the team in tackles, if I'm not mistaken. So he's off to a good start. The dude's confident guy, high IQ guy. I'm excited for what he has for us.
And Nick, with Jeffrey, first time you met him, what stood out just from meeting him the first time?
Yeah, man, first time I met Jeff, man, he's a big yapper, man. Likes to talk a little bit, have fun, talk a little junk every once in a while. But yeah, obviously can tell he's a high IQ guy, wanting to learn, eager to learn, a lot of humility with that guy. And so as you keep progressing in the game, I think that stuff kind of definitely exudes itself when you need it to the most. And just a confident guy, willing to do anything he can to help the team win. That's all you need in our 11 guys on the field.
What do you want to see first to second game preseason?
Yeah, man, obviously, I think one of the things we can improve on is yards at the contact. I think running backs had a little bit too much for the first team, for sure. Fixing that, and then also just a little bit better in zone coverage-wise. We had some good matches, but Kyler early in the series hit a dig right in behind us and a linebacker, so just want to see that stuff kind of improve as we keep going. Communication, I think, as a defense as a whole was pretty good. Just improve upon that as we keep going.
Nick, a question on Coach Daly. What kind of coach is he? Is he like a hardline guy? Is he more a player's coach?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about him.
Yeah, man, Coach Daly's definitely a player's coach, man. Definitely trying to find ways to make his players around him better. Understands that everybody's not the same, so he gives you different schools and keys based off your size and how your style of play is, kind of. So me and Leo don't have the same exact skill set, neither does me and Drew. So he definitely tries to find things in individual to kind of cater around that. So it definitely makes our job a little bit easier. We just come out there, just execute what he has out there in drills, and we just go out there and play and have fun. But also he's a high IQ guy. Obviously he's won a lot, been a lot of different places and able to win. And he bring that to our room, man. Competition, IQ, physicality, all things he preaches, man. But he's a great coach.
Taking on another team when you took on the Cardinals, you might learn something that you couldn't learn here at camp. Yeah. Did you guys maybe learn anything from that game about the 2025 Chiefs?
Yeah, man. We got a lot of guys that played a lot of ball for us, so it's good to get those same guys out there. Kind of just really finding much out. We didn't play that many snaps, but obviously just tackling, man. We want to come in and be a good tackling team, and I think we did a pretty decent job tackling. So just building upon that. Yeah.
More? Good? Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
What's it been like to recover from the injury and be out there with you guys?
Just happy to be back, honestly. It's tough to go through. Definitely a humbling experience, but to be able to be back out here and be able to play the game that I love, it's been great.
You said humbling. What was humbling about that whole thing?
I mean, just knowing that any snap could be your last for that season or however long you'll be out. You get to where you're feeling pretty good. Last year, you almost feel like you kind of made it a little bit, and something like that happens, it kind of dials you back a little bit. So, yeah.
How would you describe the tight end room here?
Oh, it's great. I mean, a great group of guys. We joke around all day. We compete all the time. Just having those older guys mixed in with the younger guys like we have, it's been awesome.
How about the talent level?
Oh, I mean, y'all see it. Y'all saw it a couple days ago. I mean, the possibilities with the guys in that room, it seems endless.
What was the most challenging part of your recovery process?
Honestly, I mean, just figuring out really kind of who I was outside of football, to be honest with you. Like I said earlier, just having something like that stripped away from you, and then kind of having to find a way to still stay involved as much as you can, but I mean, I would say it would be that, you really feel like you're missing out, getting to watch these guys play on Sundays, and, you're just at the house, just kind of feet kicked back, it sucked.
How did you watch the Super Bowl?
I was at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, how was watching it?
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, just, it was like that for every game. Like, I love seeing, our success last year, but, the competitor in me and, just the type of teammate and player that I want to be for these guys is, I want to be out there in the action and be helping as much as I can.
Sometimes this injury takes a while for guys to get back. How much are you trusting it? How much do you feel it out there? I guess just can you give an update on how you're feeling with it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. It took me a drive or two to kind of get into the rhythm of the game the other day. But I was kind of expecting that. Being able to be out here and compete with the guys that are out here, I think has really helped me both mentally and physically. Just kind of know what I can do. And then the training room up here and the staff up here has been great, just making sure that I'm taken care of.
It seems like you're ahead of schedule, maybe as far as being able to get back on the field and in game action. At what point did you realize that that you could be ready by the first preseason game? And was that a goal for you from recovery all along?
Yeah, that was the goal from the jump. I remember shortly after I had surgery, I was talking to a couple of the trainers up there, and I'm down on myself, just not feeling very good, and so we decided to set a pretty lofty goal for me, and that's to get back by training camp. And so far it's been great. It's been a great experience. So couldn't be happier with it.
Which one of the athletic trainers did you work most with?
I mean, to be honest, with the off season, with being in season, with guys kind of rotated through. I mean, it's been literally the entire training staff. There hasn't really been one that's been like, there for me the whole time. Rick's been great, Alex been great, Glove, like everybody's there has been helping me out a lot.
Considering you weren't playing and you were obviously watching and observing, did you gain a new respect for guys like Patrick, guys like Travis, seeing just how consistent they are throughout the course of the year?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. You think until you go through, a real NFL season. It's a lot longer than what you could ever imagine. So just seeing guys like that doing it week in and week out, it's really special to see.
Last one.
Were you able to meet with the guys in Texas when Pat got everybody together? How were you in the rehab process at that point?
Yeah, I was there. I was doing a lot of spot catching. That was still pretty early on, but I wanted to make it a point to kind of show my face this off season and make sure that they knew that hey, like I'm fully expecting to be here during camp and be present and just kind of show them how committed I am to being here.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Gardner, Minshew.
What's up, guys?
How have you kind of adjusted to the Chiefs' offense? I know you've been in a lot of systems throughout your career. What stands out about the Chiefs' offense?
I love the way they teach it here, man. I think between Coach Nagy, Coach Girardi in our room, Coach Reid, obviously, they communicate very well on potential looks you can get, how the play might adjust on the fly, and really give the guys opportunity to go play ball and be successful. So that's been a lot of fun.
How tempted were you to throw the ball in the stand after the scorio in there?
Oh, no, I can't do that. That's against the rules. Yeah.
What's it been like to be in the quarterback room just with all the coaches and with Patrick and all that?
It's been great, man. So much knowledge, so much. They've been running these plays for so long. They've developed such an understanding of what works against the certain looks, when they need to get out of things. So that's, I think, kind of helped my learning. Just the fact that they've done it so many times and they have so much knowledge there.
Gardner, this is your first training camp with the long drive drills with Andy Reid. Your thoughts on going through that? Because everyone always talks about those.
No, it's been awesome, man. I love, just getting to work. That's really the only way you get better in this league is to get in there and run reps. So I've been very fortunate this camp to get as many as I have, and I think it's been good for us as a group.
Gardner, how much is Andy trying to push you in certain things? What do you feel like jumps out to you when he's trying to push you to make do certain things out here?
Yeah, no, his big thing for me has been just be aggressive, take shots, take chances. This practice is time to learn, figure out your limits, what you can do. So it's been good, pushing myself, try to be aggressive and, just figure out where I fit in the offense.
Generally, what do you made of the way Andy views the game? Generally speaking.
No, I think it's great. I mean, I think a lot of the concepts, like letting guys have the flexibility to find space and work space in zone, just chase grass. And man, hey, we're not losing leverage. We're running away from guys, taking friendly angles to the quarterback. It is all makes it very friendly to the quarterback, gives a friendly picture. And as long as you have guys that are on the same page and guys that understand what we're doing, it's a lot of fun to go play in.
You've gone into a lot of situations before where you've had quarterbacks where it's kind of competition and there's a chance that you could actually play. How do you approach this as opposed to those situations?
Just the same, man. Every day you're out here to get better. It's for the coaches to do the competition, for them to take stats and figure out. Like for me, it's just getting out there and getting better with every rep, trying to learn, not make the same mistakes, and push myself in the ways that the coaches are asking me to push myself.
It had been a while for you to play in a game, and I know you did well on Saturday, but was there a lot of satisfaction in the idea that, like, hey, my shoulder's healthy and I'm playing again, I'm playing well?
No, it felt great, man. Didn't really think about the shoulder, which was nice. Got in the end zone, which, wanted to just keep playing because, it's great when out there scoring points with guys you enjoy being around. Like, it's a lot of fun. So looking forward to more opportunity this preseason.
Did you expect to get in when you got in? We thought you were going to get the second quarter when you got the second series.
Yeah, no, I mean, when Pat went out and, had a perfect game, they were like, that's pretty much all we need to see. So, no, I was happy to jump in there, get some good reps, and, look forward to building on that.
Go a couple more.
Hey, Gardner, last time we talked to you, you mentioned you were going to go see a cattle farm. Did you get that bucket list checked off?
Yeah, sure did, man. It was great. Shout out to Adam. He took me around, showed me their operation up in Liberty. That was cool. Looking to do some more of that, when we have time this fall. But it's always good to meet good people and get out there and learn.
What did you learn that you didn't know before?
Oh man, they just kind of walked me through their whole operation, how their yearly schedule goes. Man, it was a lot. How they store their feed, the feeding schedule, all this, some good stuff there. So.
Good. Thanks, Gardner.
All right, thank you.